Alright, hey guys, what's going on? It's Greg, and in Minnesota we've just had continual terrible weather forever, it feels like. So doing a quick one disc only rounds. We got 4 discs competing today, and I'm going to putt with my own putters. So the discs we have today, Ledgestone Wave 2 comes out, and so this is a bit of a sneak peek of the Wave 2 discs. So the first one I got is a Challenger OS. Next one is a Buzz OS, Z Fly Dye, a Z Glo Thrasher, and a Big Z Avenger SS. So stable putter, stable mid, and 2 flippy drivers versus each other. Like I said, I'm going to putt with my own putters, but throwing these off the tee. Roslyn Park is where we're at. This is a really short course, so we're going to play quick. And there's going to be like no max distance throws, especially with the drivers, but we're just going to play through. I'm going to keep the score, see who the winner is of these Ledgestone Wave 2. I think these come out in about a week, so we'll start off with the putter. Not bad, it's nice and stable. All right, Buzz OS. Very similar line. All right, Big Z Avenger SS. Just a little bit long. Flipped flat, nice. Z Glo Thrasher. Got a little scared of over flipping it, but it's okay. It's up there. I think we got putts with all of them. Challenger, SS, and Buzz OS got birdies. The other 2 got pars. Let's go to hole 2. Hole 2, blind. It's just on the top of the hill. You don't want to go too far because there is a pond and a walking path down there. I usually play this one for par just because it's on the back side of a hill, so you can get some bad skips. So it's been raining all day. We have a brief moment of no rain, so trying to get this round done quick. Challenger OS is up first. Should be a nice spot for a layup. Buzz OS. All right, drivers, I'll try to get a little more aggressive. We do have tailwind, so they won't flip too much. That should be pretty good. Let's see how this one flies in comparison. All right, the Thrasher is a little bit flippier than the Avenger, but it did fade out at the end, so we might be okay. Let's get to the top of the hill. Big Z plastic is so slippery when wet. That was absolutely terrible. 2 rollaways down the hill. I bogeyed with everything except the Avenger SS. All right, ace run opportunity. One of the shortest holes downhill. I should never be throwing a flippy fairway on it, but just gonna try to give it right at it, nice and easy. And long. This is much more like what I should be throwing here. Bad yank, good kick. Buzzz OS. Z Glo Thrasher. That worked. That thing is so flippy though. Putting's terrible, but par frame. All right, we're going back into like a ripping headwind, perfect for flippy drivers on a short hole. Avenger SS. I'm happy with that. Challenger OS. Apparently OS doesn't mean you can rip it into a headwind as hard as you want. Buzzz OS. Z Thrasher. That'll work. We got a bogey with the Challenger OS and pars with everything else. We're doing terrible today. All right, last hole by the freeway. Sorry if it's loud. Really short, just right up the gut here. Avenger SS first. Buzz, gonna try a little flex. That may be the skippiest putter I've ever thrown. Pretty tough throwing those things into a headwind. Got the Thrasher picking up the birdie on that with a good putt from the trees. Par for everybody else. Made it to the backside of the course. Should be a little quieter over here, at least road noise wise. Sorry about the wind. This is one of the longer holes on the course. Again, it's really short, probably, I don't know, 320, but it shapes better for a little turnover. So the flippy fairways have an advantage on this hole over the stable mid and putter. So see if we can get them there. Thrasher's up first because it birdied last hole. That was a nice and pretty flight. All right, stable putter. Gonna kind of try to smash it to get some turn out of it. Nice and straight, just slow. And I'm just realizing that I'm probably throwing these all out of order, but it's okay because I'm wet and cold. Buzzz OS. Big Z Avenger SS. No. Got a little too happy with that one. I think skipped way too far. Finally here to the Thrasher drive. See if we can get 2 birdies in a row here. birdie. It's 2 for the Thrasher. So birdie for the Thrasher, par for the Challenger OS, par for the Buzz OS, and bogey for the Avenger SS. Here's a hole that's usually kind of a long hyzer, 300-ish feet, and having a mid and putter that I can't really throw that far on hyzer, and my 2 discs that I can throw that far are flippy. I have to make a choice. Normal play is just straight up the gut here, but there is a little gap over here for a turnover, but it risks bringing all that stuff into play. So I think the Thrasher, I'm actually going to try to go left, see how that goes, and then make my decision after. All right, Thrasher first. I don't think I could have asked for better kicks. Buzz OS. I'm gonna go Challenger SS. I'm gonna go the right gap and just try to put it really steep so it doesn't flip up fully. It flipped up fully and went far. That might be a long comebacker, but it was a pretty flight. And then this is gonna be just a pump as hard as I can. I don't hate it, probably a putt. All right, Avenger SS picked up the birdie there, pars everything else. I don't remember the scores right now, but I got 2 more holes, see if we can get any more birdies, and then I'll give my thoughts on the molds. All right, this one's kind of just straight up the gut. There's a hill that'll pull everything left at the end, so you want to go straighter than you think you need to. Avenger SS is up first. Also, we're sitting at a tailwind on this hole, so it won't flip quite as much. And I threw it way into the road, which is OB. I said it wasn't going to flip as much, and then it really didn't flip as much. I think if I put the Thrasher on that same line, it'll flip a little bit more. It didn't. I lied. Those are both OB, so that's great. Let's move on to the Buzz OS. Tried to overcorrect on that one, pulled it right into the tree. I'm just destined to bogey everything on this hole. Last hope, Challenger OS. All right, well, at least that one's down there for a putt. Let's go struggle. All right, I've never really tried to flick this, so I'm gonna try to hyzer flip, flick, make it drift left. All right, I think I've come to the conclusion that a Buzz OS is just a faster zone. So if that's what you're looking for, try out the Buzz OS, especially those Z ones. The Thrasher and the Avenger kind of went out at the same spot, so I'm gonna throw both my drops from right here. So these are for par save. All right, looks like 3 bogeys and 1 par. That was a terrible hole. Let's go to the last one. Hole 9, last hole on the course. We got a right to left, so it'll help those flippy discs not flip up all the way, so should be able to take the hyzer route around the right side. Really short, like 200-foot hole, so don't need much. Just gotta miss the trees and hope we get there. And so we're gonna go Challenger OS first, since it was the only one not to bogey on the last one. Well, that was great. I think I missed the basket by just like a foot or so. All right, Avenger, I'm gonna throw this nice and soft. All right, that was about as soft as I could. Thrasher. What's up in the zone? Buzz OS. That one looks about parked. So to wrap up, I don't remember what the scores were. Honestly, it doesn't really matter, but they'll be right here on the screen, hopefully. But I want to go through each of these and give my initial impressions. None of these are molds that I currently bag, so took me a little bit to kind of get used to them, figure out how they flew. But I want to go give kind of initial impressions to each of them quickly, if that's cool with you guys. First one, Avenger SS. It's been a really long time since I threw Avenger SS. And honestly, was pleasantly surprised with this. I currently throw an Era, and this was like my beat-in flippy Era, kind of out of the box. So if you're looking for that 9-10 speed, that out of the box will give you a nice little turn up, or maybe you're throwing Undertakers, maybe you're throwing Eras, maybe you're throwing Vultures, and they're not flipping up enough for you, try out an Avenger SS. It's got a tendency to want to flip up a little bit. I really like throwing those hyzer flip lines. Again, not a lot of utility for my game, but really fun, pretty shot to throw. So I probably won't be bagging this, but I did enjoy it a lot more than I thought I would. Next, Challenger OS. If you know me, you know all of last summer I was putting with the Jawbreaker Challenger OS. Good disc. I was also throwing the Chris Dickerson Z ones, and this flies identical to those. So if you're looking for an overstable putter that is a little more glidey than a zone, but zone type flight, try the Challenger OS. The reason I stopped throwing it was because I wanted one disc that I threw backhand and forehand, and the zone fit that slot better than this. So I just didn't like the feel of this on the flick. But backhand, it's nice and deep, feels good. Also, not a huge fan of the Big Z plastic, like I said earlier. I just find it in wet conditions, it tends to be one of the more slippery plastics for my hands. Next, Z Glo Thrasher. Honestly, I can't ever tell the difference between a Thrasher and a Hades. I do bag a Hades for tailwind, kind of bomb, long distance shots. So I could see myself dropping this in as needed. I do feel like it may be slightly more stable, just that Z Glo plastic, but it definitely was flippier than the Avenger SS. And so if you've thrown an Avenger SS and you think you need something slightly flippier that is faster, try the Thrasher. And last but not least, the disc that surprised me the most was this Z Buzz OS, this little fly dye one. I think I said midway through the round, but it kind of flies like a faster zone. So imagine like if the top of the disc was a buzz and the bottom was a zone. That's how it flew. Like it flies like a buzz the first third of its flight, and then like a zone the rest of it. So it's not super glidey. You can little hyzer flip forehands. It pushes a little bit further than my zones would. Honestly, considering adding this to the bag, kind of between the zone and my Captain's Raptor, not sure yet. Gonna keep it in the car, play around. I have a couple other ones that I'm gonna put in the car too to field work in, but honestly, super impressed with this. If I had to pick one of these discs to immediately go in the bag, it would be this Buzz OS. But yeah, thanks for watching. Any questions about the discs, let me know down below. If you want to pick any of these up and you want to help me out, I have a Ledgestone link in the description down below. Also in the description down below is a discount code for Flippy Disc Golf if you're needing some new disc golf apparel. And also shout out to Finish Line Discs, and they're a great lineup. They got some cool stuff coming. So if you want to head over into Infinite and grab some Finish Line, that's available there too. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, do all that stuff. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.